There's an old game people used to play. It's actually more than just a game. It's been played all throughout history. It's been played by kings, prophets, sea captains, politicians, and it can put an end to disputes faster than you would believe. It's been used to end wars, begin empires. It can even, believe it or not, get your kids to get along.
I called shotgun first!
That's not fair. Dad, are you tired of constant arguments about who goes first? Introducing the Lot, the hottest way to end disputes since the Bronze Age. With one...
Say goodbye to whining and hello to wisdom. With the Lot, every fight finds a fair finish.
Thanks, Lot.
Bringing peace to porches everywhere.
Yes.
Ugh, not again. Justice is random.
Sounds ridiculous, right? But throughout history, that's actually the way a lot of disputes were settled. No redos, no do-overs. It was just done. And honestly, that's might be a little better than the way we do some things today. I know as well as anyone that sometimes when your kids are bickering and complaining and just fighting with each other and you just can't hardly take it anymore, it just makes you kind of feel like this.
Going first!
No, you always get to. It's my turn.
You said I could last time! You never let me because you don't know how to steer!
If you're a parent, you already know all about this. It's not the decision that breaks you, it's the debate. Every car ride turns into a courtroom. Who gets the front seat? Who gets the phone charger? Who's the victim this time? You're not raising kids, you're presiding over closing arguments. Sometimes peace doesn't come from being right. It comes from having a system. Refusing to keep score. That's why ancient people had the lot. It wasn't just superstition. It was surrender to the odds. It said, we've argued enough. Let's let God or chance decide, and we'll live with it. A coin flip, a draw, a rock, paper, scissors. That's not childish. That's wisdom disguised as simplicity. It saves your sanity and their friendship because it teaches something most adults forgot. Fairness isn't when everyone wins. It's when no one argues after the settled. And maybe that's the real parenting trick. Learning when to let the lot fall where it may. So you can stop being judge and go back to being dad. Believe it or not, this actually happens in the Bible. In a storm with a prophet named Jonah. Jonah had run from God. And now the ship he was hiding on was about to break apart. The sailors didn't know what to do, didn't know who to blame, and panic was rising. So they did what people did back then. They cast a lot.
This storm's not natural! Cast the lots!
It's him. Well, shoot.
Now, hold fast!
Over! Now!
Hold fast!
This pattern kept continuing throughout history. One such example is recorded in the Iliad. The story of a warrior named Hector from Troy. You know, the famous battle of the Trojan horse. You're probably familiar with that. But there's one particular scene from that battle you probably aren't familiar with. Hector was a champion for Troy. And he challenged any single Greek to one-on-one combat to decide the fate of the battle. So in order to decide who went to face Hector, the Greeks drew lots.
Whose will fight Hector today?
It's Ajax.
It's up to Ajax.
Comes an Ajax! Victory will be mine! We'll see!
Centuries later, another man stood at the edge of decision. Not by chance, but by choice. Julius Caesar stood before the Rubicon River, the thin line that marked the boundary of Rome itself. He'd been warned. To cross it meant treason. Rebellion against the very republic he'd sworn to serve. Behind him lay safety, the law, and the comfort of hesitation. Before him, destiny, chaos, and no way back. His soldiers waited in silence, watching their commander wrestle with more than orders. He looked at the river, and they had the die in his hand. A simple gaming piece, carved bone and chance. Every man knew, once it left his fingers, the world would change.
It is 49 BC. Julius Caesar halts beside the Rubicon River. If he steps forward, the Republic ends, and an empire begins.
Alea jacta est.
Brother fought brother for the soul of the Republic. Rome split in two.
The Republic is dead. The Empire's begun.
He went on to conquer Rome. And in a way, to conquer time itself. We still remember him, still quote him, argue about what his choice meant. Because when Caesar said, "The die is cast," he wasn't celebrating risk. He was surrendering control. He was saying, "I've decided the throw belongs to fate now." And that's what this has all been about all along. The difference between gambling and trust. The lot isn't about chance. It's about release. It's the moment you stop debating outcome and finally act on conviction. Whether you're a parent, a prophet, or a general at a riverbank, there comes a time when every argument ends. The only way forward is to cross the river. The lot puts an end to disputes. Well, I hope you got some value out of this. Maybe you can put the lot to use in your family starting soon, and you don't have to resort to things like this anymore.
I called it first. You did not. Who was sitting there yesterday?
Me. But I have the bigger backpack.
It doesn't even fit in the back seat. No.
Problem solved.
The unexamined life. It's not worth it. Examine yourselves to see whether you are in the faith.